friends and family, you did it. You have reached the last blowout, the blackout of Creative Approach Summit. Yes, a 72-hour event that was the brainchild of Lauren Burning and Shannon Stott. Mwah, come to life. We really have loved it. And we get to celebrate with Blackout. Yes?
I'm so excited. And we had John on the panel earlier, so it's so nice to see him talk about his love for improv and then do the love for improv. And I feel like him bringing that community and play that he talked about to this is so exciting. And I can't believe that we got to finish a summit where we talk about the joy of improv and how we integrate it with improv in a show. It's perfect.
It is perfect. You and I feel like could talk about this forever.
We're doing 72 more hours, right? This is just the start of the second part.
Oh yeah, this is 72 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? So
yeah. No sleep for the wicked.
No.
Yeah. Thank you to anyone who's watching this now live or anyone who watches this on playback. We've had a really wonderful time with our networking, our workshops and everything, and our global community coming together. We hope that you learned and had fun with us, and we will continue to share on social media. So thank you for watching. Thank you to all of our interpreters. Should we shut up and let them do things?
Absolutely, we should. Thank you very much, Blackout, for being here. And without further ado, John Gebertatios.
Hello. Hey, what's up? What's up? Woohoo! Yeah, I'm John. I'm just gonna go right into it. We have our cast here. We'll just introduce the first person, Alyssa DiVirgilio. Alyssa DiVirgilio. Give it up for Alyssa. Alyssa, are you here? Are you here? Where's my buddy? Where's my friend?
It took me a second.
Hello. Yes. There you are. We'll just keep our cameras on. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
You doing great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Doing great. Feeling good. Feeling good. Wonderful. We're gonna introduce the next person, Alexis Camille. Wow, Alexis Camille. Yeah, get it. There it is. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you for asking. How are you guys doing?
Good. That is infectious as hell.
Yeah.
Love
What can I say? What can I say?
Wonderful. All right, last but not least, give it up for I'll say Bruno.
Pew, 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 pew. This is how I dance. Elsie.
He's just keeping the people waiting.
Elsie.
Look at this.
Wonderful. How you doing? I'll say.
Boy, oh my gosh. Just a little off the top of my head, my first feeling, dyspeptic.
What?
Just got a little bit of burps, a little bit of rumps in my tumps, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, good. Thank you. We hope to put a little rumps in everyone's tumps this evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you're at. We're gonna have some fun.
Watch your tumps wherever you are.
That's right. Okay, so how this is going to work, how we do our show. We're going to have you in the, please, if you can, just write, I got to here, write what you find. This is always weird. In the chat, if you're watching right now, just dig in your left pocket, your pants pocket, and tell us what you find. Just tell us what you find right now in the chat.
Come on.
Just want to ask you a little.
No shame,
something.
No shade. What's in there?
Okay.
If we were in person, we would tell you to put your wallet high in the air.
I want to know.
If you got a robe on, you can dig in there.
Okay, we're warmed up. Good. These are great. These are warming. They're warming up. Okay, listen. Ask the audience to write something that you would like for them to just get us warmed up. Give them a question. Something.
Okay, I want to know. Like
what you're thinking. Sorry.
Something like, okay, either like something you just like watched on like Netflix or something that you like love, and possibly something that you learned from that thing. Like
we got an
short essay.
Watch Seaspiracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep. Are we talking about that too? Oh my god.
Yes. That's
I watched
great.
something last night that jacked me up. Let me tell you.
Oh, we love that. Okay, good. Alexis, while they're writing those in, do you got something brewing? A question, just like a parents love that.
Do I have a question?
Yeah, we're just warming up the crowd.
Sure. I understand what's going on, John. Thank you so much.
No, that wasn't at you. It was for them. It was for them. It was not for you.
Oh, God. Yeah, I would like to know what your favorite.
Tina Turner.
Oh, I love Tina Turner so much.
I'm gonna watch that.
Okay, I went to Tina Turner's 50th
You stop it.
anniversary tour. I was
Save
25.
your
I can't help it. What was your first concert? If you've ever been to like a concert,
Great
your
question.
very first
Love
live
that.
concert.
Love
I
that.
love that. Can I
We're
just
gonna
say,
talk
because
about
I'm
Tina
really
Turner.
proud of mine,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Blondie with my grandma.
Word.
That's impressive.
That's pretty cool.
Mine was a Boys to Men
Nice.
with my homegirl Leandra Williams, who was my good friend, North
Earth, Wind,
Minneapolis for
Yeah.
way back when.
Backstreet Boys.
Billy Joel,
Joel.
1990.
Wow.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Look at you.
Oh, that's a
Shirley, I
winner.
see
That's
you.
the winner. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'll say,
Gangnam Style with my improv. Uh-oh.
hit him with a question. What do you want to know from the audience? I'll say.
Yeah. When it comes to your cultural impressions of a black man, I would like to know, what is the food you would most like to cook for me?
Ooh, dangerous. Could be a landmine. Could be a brand new friendship. This is
what
good.
Is it?
Right
answers only. I want only the right answer.
That's right.
Why y'all waiting? How come when Alyssa
this just got
about
black
Netflix,
intellectual? Come on now.
Oh, somebody jumped in.
myself.
Dumplings. Oh, Laura was ready.
Something that doesn't give you the rumps in your tongue.
Oh, that's what I want.
Spicy kimchi fried rice. Uh-oh. Roast beef.
That's what got me to rumps in the
Linguine
first
with
place.
clam.
Ooh,
Yeah. Look at this.
You know what?
These comfort foods.
This
is
love.
Gonna
This
be
feels
taken
like
care
love.
of.
Okay, I
What
think
you gonna make me? What you gonna make me?
I think
I'm
we got
hungry.
one. These are really good. I feel like we're warmed up. What we're gonna do, that's really good. What we're gonna do, what you all are gonna see, is us do a living room sort of format that we call swag hat. So we'll take a suggestion that you already written here, and then we'll ask you another question down the road. But we'll have a conversation about it as honest as we can. Then we'll do some scenes, and then we'll repeat that over and over. But I want to start it off, if y'all don't mind. I really love comfort food as a topic that we can kind of like break down, and then we can kind of go back from there. Amen. So without further ado, we'll just start the show. Nice. Okay.
Comfort food.
Yes. Yeah.
I like food to comfort me.
Can I take a? I'm gonna take a turn. I'm gonna go deep right away.
Go deep. Let's go.
Okay, because the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that I realized that I have like a sugar addiction, and I have had such a thing since I was a kid. Like I used to take sugar packets from restaurants and hide them under my pillow.
Come on now.
And
Let's be honest
sugar
today.
cubes, like
that's so cute. It's funny.
So yeah, but it's a problem.
Well, hold on, she's going somewhere else with that.
I found out that my therapist was like, for babies, they give babies like sugar as a pain reliever, and I was like, cool, I'm using it as like a coping trauma thing. And I subsequently I've like had disordered eating for pretty much as long as I can remember. And having done some like EMDR work, I haven't been focusing on eating and the connections between food and emotional relief. I haven't been working with that directly, but in going to some of the roots of my trauma and new behavior boundary setting with a specific relationship that's very close to me, I've noticed intuitively eating, which is how you're supposed to eat, which is like, I eat what I want, I stop when I'm full, I don't eat foods that make me feel bad, I don't have guilt about eating, and that's gradually just been naturally reoccurring. So this is so interesting to me, the link between comfort and the very like scientific, like it truly does relieve pain.
Right. Yeah, I mean, especially when you think about the phrase comfort food, right? It's like it's obviously in relation to not being when you need comfort, the absence of comfort. This food is going to be here to warm me, and as a you're gonna need a lot of linguine and tacos, Chris, because as someone with my size of chest and coming from Houston, Texas, right? Like we cornbread and and mac and cheese fed right early on. And I know from in my family, I had so many siblings, and we were at a specific poverty level where when they were done eating was when I would eat. So my relationship to food has always been like, I'm gonna get the nutrients I need to. I'm a trash compactor. Like, flavor be damned. If the food is there and it's time to eat, I'll do it. And as a grown up, I mean, much like you, Alyssa, and much not like you, in that I haven't gotten the help I need yet. When I think about comfort food, my relationship has always been either I'm eating or I'm like starving. It's the same relationship to food I had as a young child, right? Either I'm eating, whatever we can get, popcorn and rice for months, or I'm eating nothing for like days. So when I do think about comfort food, I think about like my grandma's peach cobbler, right? Like, come on now. Y'all ain't had it till you had my grandma.
Right.
Did you see Alyssa's reaction? This is the best.
Sugar addiction still. I can just hear it and I'm like, I feel happier.
It's too much. It hits right in fact. I went to her house. My granddaddy died. They're both dead, but my granddaddy died a couple years ago, and they always had this pitcher of Kool-Aid. And for the life of me, I don't know what they do, but it's the sweetest thing. It hits. They probably people are outside the door.
They probably follow the instructions on the. You see, like they do more. It's
too sweet. They do more. Like, I'm telling you, because I for years practiced.
Golly.
Yeah, we would put 2 in our house. They had like 10. They would put like Sprite and sherbet. Every time I went in there, it was something different. I was like, "Why are you putting sherbet in the Kool-Aid?"
I got a lot of nerve. I got a lot of making faces because when I was a kid, something we used to do on the playground is we used to take packets of Kool-Aid and instead of making the Kool-Aid, which is folks that don't know what Kool-Aid is, it's powdered flavored. It's just colored.
Sugar,
it's
food
dyed.
Spelled with a K.
It's like this powdered, and then you add sugar. You add sugar to water, and then you have colored sugar water. Is essentially all it is. Now you can get the same, and it's like, flavored powders like cherry and grape or red or purple, as we would call it, purple flavor. And as a kid, we would put the Kool-Aid in a Ziploc bag with the sugar, and I can't make this up, and seal it.
Yeah.
And you nip the little end of a corner of the Ziploc bag, and you like a pixie stick or like a
pixie stick,
or the dots, and we would suck on all freaking, like, it's insane. And
people would like sprinkle it on their pickles.
All sorts of stuff.
It's like,
it came up once. I think I stopped doing that once when I just one day it all big red just all over my pants. And they were like, because you don't tell your parents you're doing this. You just
this is the dark side of Kool-Aid. Yeah, no, it's true. Right. I used to smuggle that stuff in all the time, and the Kool-Aid stuff was great.
Yeah.
I want to just quickly share about the dumb stuff that I hate about shame in comfort food. And it was just like made apparent to me, like, especially during this pandemic, about like coping, right? And like, hey, like everybody's got to just survive. And I just hated how in my brain I was like just calculating how society really has it's never enough. Either you're doing too much or not enough. Are you eating? You need to eat. Oh, you're eating too much. Don't eat too much. There's constant like shame and guilt around it. And it was just like very loud and very prevalent, especially during this pandemic, of like, people are trying to learn how to do these new recipes. And then all of a sudden, Alexis.
Why does she keep leaving me too?
Alexis.
She's sick.
Just like I don't know. I've just got to take it.
Can't relate.
As a shamer. All right, go ahead.
No, I didn't want to add too much onto it, but I didn't have an anecdote except for like I had a personal like revelation of like, oh yeah, this whole pandemic is wild. Like, I'm never going back to a world where people are like, oh, gotta get my 5 workouts in, gotta like only eat this many calories, oh, I gotta put in this many hours of work. Like, fuck that. None of that shit was worth it before. And we learned like during this pandemic, it don't mean nothing. Like, being happy is more important. And then as a result, I now believe if humans are happy with themselves and their core, it's easier for them to make choices about food, about whatever they do.
Amen.
Yeah. And not be a pawn to capitalism, because capitalism wants us to feel like we're too fat,
right,
or we're too thin, or we're not cool enough.
right.
Yeah.
You know, but if we're like, I already did my trauma. Jokes on
you. You should have been there when I was doing my shadow work.
Okay, today.
This is too good. This is too good. We're in a scene now. We're in a
great.
scene. Yeah. John, you're capitalism.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm capitalism, and I don't want to write you up for going too slow, but you're going too slow with whatever project you're working on, so you get a ticket.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is called self-care, i.e. living my life. So I'm going to take my time, and I'm sorry, what was that?
A speeding ticket.
Oh, you were trying to hand me that. See, well, I just did my nails is what I'm looking at and I'm inspired by at the moment. And so I think you're going to have to hang on to the ticket, because I'm not making time for that. I'm making time for, I don't know, staring at my nails.
Oh, no.
Capitalism, wait. Oh.
What's up? What do you...
Wait, you're back? Oh, are you back? All I have to do is just speak you into existence and you're back. I knew it. I saw what happened. I saw that person standing up for themselves, and it was really rude. That was not how we were raised. Okay, it's me, Bootstraps, and I
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Look down. Watch this.
Whoa! You're shining my shoes.
Yes,
wow.
Yes, I
am. Oh man, I really, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's a glitch in the system. I don't know.
Yeah. Can you lift your other
Yeah.
foot?
Yeah. Maybe it's not a glitch in the system. Thank you so much. Those are Doc Martens, right?
I can tell. You're really rich. And I bet you buy things all the time. That's so nice. Keep going. I want to listen more, because I got to do my best to change my situation.
No problem. And, next thing you know, I just felt like something hit me in my heart.
Mm-hmm. I am listening. Are you
I'm glitching.
Malfunction. No, capitalism. Wait, I swear, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna a penny for your thoughts. Capitalism.
Cut to the day after capitalism died.
I just want to say that maybe a lot of us didn't give capitalism the attention that we could have when capitalism was here. We didn't. And really, it's hard sometimes to think, once something is gone, we want to recall the good things.
Sorry. I'm gonna let you finish, but I have to say something.
Sure.
Socialism had the best album out.
Scene, yeah.
Let's
all come back. Let's come back to chat. Let's come back. Yeah. Come back. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Good job.
I love you guys. Ooh,
everybody in the chat, do you have a question for them? Or suggest a thing that we can...
I was going to just take one of the ones we...
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Get it. Be inspired. Get it.
Well, I wanted to know more about Alexis. You had some Tina Turner experience.
Yeah. What's up?
Let's go. What you got?
Okay. So when I was a little girl, I loved me some Tina Turner, right? I had all this hair and I would make it as I could. In retrospect, I watched myself in this behavior. I lived at the end of this cul-de-sac or whatever, this little court or whatever. And I would do things, I would go outside by myself and I'm talking about 8 years old. I would turn music on and put it at the window so it would blast out. And I'd just be out there and just be doing Tina Turner for myself. And it's kind of funny now because I was in this poshy affluent Jewish neighborhood, and there's this little black girl just dancing, living her life. And I've been trying to do all the things. So flash forward 25 years of age. Tina Turner has her 50th anniversary tour. And I was in DC, living in DC. And I went with my partner at the time. And I literally had to have been the youngest person there in the entire stadium. And it was so cute because everybody kept looking at me like, what you know about Tina Turner? And it was like the happiest day of my life to like be at this concert. And I was just walking around like, it literally was like the happiest thing I had experienced in like years. And she is amazing, right? So during that tour, I think she was 80 years old. She was 80. I'm not 70, 80, 80. And there was this moment where, I mean, she had the Thunderdome costume on at a point. Like, I'm not kidding. Heels, legs for freaking days. And she was honoring and loving on her backup singers and dancers. And she's calling like her flowers and all this kind of stuff. And this amazing, powerful woman who's just sharing all this love and joy with all the people on the stage with her. And there's this moment where this catwalk thing extends out over the entire, it's a catwalk. It's just this narrow little catwalk. Right. And it extends out over the entire audience. And I was up in the whatevers. And you look down and it's over the entire audience. And she was running up and down this thing that is over the crowd. And it just had one little railing at the end of the catwalk. And she's like running down and she's going back and forth. And she runs and she flings her body over the railing. And it's like jumping. And I was just like, I'm dying. I can do anything in the world because look at what this woman is doing and how powerful and how amazing she has been and the things that she's gone through, how she's had to uproot her family and go overseas and live all these places and have all these different relationships with people to get her stuff going and just like the power of Tina Turner. And I was like, I'm dead. I'm done. I'm happy. I have seen Tina Turner in all of her essence and beauty. And that was one of my favorite moments in time, which is a thing for me to really experience that much like pure joy. Like I was like,
I love that. I love that you showed up and they were like, this little kid.
I mean, right? I'm 25. Everyone in there has been like 60 plus, easily 70.
All the same people from your block when you were growing up. You know, I heard.
I saw you, the Tina Turner. My hair just doing. Yeah. So that gives me joy.
Yeah, good. Did you take from there?
Oh
yeah.
Cool.
Big wheels. Big wheels. Keep on turning. Come on back. Not turning. Proud Mary. 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 Big wheels. Big. Hey, big wheels. How are you?
I'm good, Auntie. How you doing? Sorry, I was out back. I was working on something.
Yeah, that's okay.
By the way, I got your car all tuned up.
Thank you very much.
I was something about the carburetor, and I just had to tape up some hoses, and I got that duct tape, and I used that one technique that you showed me to secure that one line. But
you remember that?
I did. You taught me everything I know. I appreciate it.
Big Wheels, you make me so proud. You are so smart.
Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate it.
You know what? Something else I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
This car. That's your car. This is your car.
What?
Yeah. This is your car. Look under the chair. That's the under the chair of your car.
Oh, you put that there for me?
The whole thing is for you.
I've always wanted a cell phone, but I thought you always said watching people text and drive gives you gas. I mean,
you know what?
I won't do it.
You know what? This is your car. You need the gas. Huh?
What?
Toot toot.
I've never been. Beep beep. Wow, Auntie. I can honestly say I've never been so happy. Been going through a lot. Mama died.
Well,
and
before you go too far,
sorry.
there's more.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
No. I mean, I want to hear it. I just
Wow.
The car is also it's a ship.
I'm sorry.
The car is a spaceship. And so there's some responsibilities that come with it. And I want us to have this moment, but now that I've officially transitioned the ownership of the vehicle to you, you are now the first lieutenant.
Meanwhile, in space, we cut to a spaceship in space with 2 astronauts. Aye, matey, did you see that little aircraft just roll on by?
Yes, I sure did. It's quite suspicious, but would you like a space cigarette?
Yes, I would, matey. Hit me.
There you rock.
I'll just toss it in the air and let the non-gravity do what it do.
Yeah. Right.
Ooh. Ah, yes. Matey, a space cigarette is mainly just marijuana, but I love that you call it a space cigarette.
Don't let NASA hear you.
Yeah. That's right.
Shut up, Mark.
That was rude.
That really made me laugh. Mark didn't deserve that. What did Mark do,
He's just always in my ear in that muffled little walkie sound. You know who I'd rather be up here in my ear? Tina Turner.
Right.
A violent shake smooths the aircraft.
Oh,
spacecraft.
Yes, chicken camera.
They look out the window.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
They look out the window to see.
Oh, what do I see here?
Yeah, what do I? Can't quite make it out. So push the button.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but I lost the voice.
Push the button.
I pushed it.
It's been pushed.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us finally?
I can.
Okay. Hey, it's Tina Turner and my niece, Big Wheels.
What?
Get out of
That's
town.
delightful. We've just been smoking space cigarettes. Get out in here. Come on.
All right. Nope. Okay.
Here, you little
Okay.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Light up.
Can I interest you in a space cigarette?
No.
A weighted blanket? You want a
focus.
weighted blanket and maybe citronella candles?
You need
Cute.
some
That's nice.
Hi.
No. Big Wheels just had a question for some real space rangers. Big Wheels,
Hi.
go ahead.
This is like a lifelong dream of mine to see Black people in space. And Auntie Tina here has like hooked me up, and she remembered my dream to be an astronaut. And I just, I had all these questions I thought I'd ask if I ever met a Black astronaut in space, and they've.
Big Wheels.
Look at you.
I'm getting tired, baby.
Look at this adorable little pig. You can't be older than 25 in space. Go ahead.
What's it like to be Black in space? What is it like to be Black in space? What is it like to be Black in space? Why is that my first question?
Well, it's a lot like being Black on Earth, because there's always a white man in your ear trying to tell you what to do.
Okay.
Mission Control, Mark. Can you hear it? That's not Mark. That's supremacy. Come on now.
That's right. But other than that, it's pretty great.
How do you address that? How do you, like, on Earth, you try to tune that out, but you just like, it's almost like you keep hearing it and you keep seeing it, and it's like the white guy's like always in your ear, but in space.
Yeah. And it's funny that you bring this up, because as soon as I finally told Mark to shut up, to get out of my ear, I said, you know who I'd rather hear in my ear all day? I said I'd rather
Tina Turner.
Come on.
And then guess who showed up?
Auntie, Tina
Turner.
Tina Turner.
Wait a second. Y'all, you conjured me before I came?
That's right. So I think if you'd like to stay and be our new person in charge of the stuff who does the demands.
That space cigarette's kicking in, and then no, I get it. Yeah, no, it's
we got everybody. I hear you. We hear you.
Tina Turner, the new white man, but better.
That's it. That's coming to theaters everywhere. We love that.
She'd love to be the voice in your ear, less the.
Ooh, hold up. Wait a second. I'm getting tired still just doing this. I don't.
Here's the chair.
But okay. But I just okay. Can I? Big Wheels, can you let go of the button for a second?
Oh, sorry.
I just I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
stop.
I got it.
Okay?
I got it.
Take a load off.
I got it.
Hold on. Who's
load off?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the button is stuck.
Oh no.
Okay.
Everybody.
No, it's fine. You can hear this. So I was retiring, y'all, and my niece, it's so sweet, Big Wheels, volunteered me for this position, and thank you. I do deserve it.
You do.
But
you're the most powerful woman I know.
Tina Turner, you deserve it.
You got legs for days.
You really deserve it, Tina Turner.
Auntie, can you own it? Maybe just own it because.
Here's the thing. I'm a proud Black woman, and I work real hard for what I got. I also deserve a break now. I'm going to sleep now. Who should be running things is this youth right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Proud man.
Big wheels.
Big wheels.
They do keep on turning.
Look at that. Look at that rhythm.
Beautiful.
It's
Big wheels will make
inspiring.
me.
You know what?
It's inspiring.
I want to make you proud, Auntie.
Go ahead.
I would like
Come on now.
to. I would like to take the place of my aunt. If you would trust in me that maybe, just maybe, it runs in my DNA. It's in my blood, the energy, the power that maybe I could be the voice in your ear.
I definitely.
Can I just talk to you, co-captain, in the space kitchen? Alyssa?
Okay, yeah.
Could you guys excuse us for a second?
Oh, yeah, just do whatever you gotta do.
Cow.
Yeah.
Just turn your. Nice to meet you, Tina. Also, could you please
excuse
us? Yeah, we've got.
Oh, you want to be the lead?
Just
step out into the.
Okay. So when me and Big Wheels was talking and the button was on, y'all didn't want to leave, but I got it. Okay, it's fine. I will.
You retired, so it's.
No, I will. I retired, so I'm gonna.
All right.
It's fine.
So
mano a mano.
Yeah, well, Tina, we can see you clearly. Your afro, Tina, is in the in the kitchen that we're in.
Okay.
10 minutes ago, I would have
tried
to
it.
see you, but
Okay.
No.
Yeah, no. You want me gone? No more Tina Turner. No more legends.
not for now.
Okay.
Not in the kitchen.
No, I got it. What if it was Michael Phelps? Huh? Everybody loves him.
It's
All right.
good.
I don't know, but I
It seems like
get
words
back.
in our mouth that we didn't really. But Tina, you're still there. Tina, we know you're there.
Okay.
Clearly know you.
I'm gone.
I don't know.
Fine.
Should I?
Okay.
Wait, are you guys?
We're gonna go. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
I just want to be available if anybody. I'll just. Okay, you guys among. Okay,
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Okay.
See, yeah, all right, great, wonderful. So we got time for maybe one more. Is anybody inspired by anything that they've seen or have a question for the audience?
Audience.
I wanna know where everyone's from. It's people all over the world.
Oh yeah. List your location.
That's an excellent question.
Drop your location.
Drop your low.
Yes, drop your location and then drop a place you would like to be right now, though. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah.
So thank you, real. Helena, South Korea, Seoul, South Korea.
South Korea, what up? What up, Brazil? What up, North Carolina?
Chicago.
Yeah. Ooh, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Carolina.
Canada.
Newcastle.
Canada, San Diego, been there.
What show is it?
Cali, Union City. I know we
this is the shout out part of the
Bay Area in the
Hold on. Let Alexis read this because it sounds just like a DJ when Alexis is reading it.
Oh, Vienna, Austria, word, Tuscany. See you, Oregon, Madison, Wisconsin. But I know what up, 4 hours drive. What up, so?
It's called the Apple.
I'm not sure where that's at.
It's the DJ that doesn't want to work at that station, but it's
hello. Wish I was in Costa Rica also. Nothing wrong with being in Hong Kong, but it's all right now in Costa Rica. Calling in from Union City. Newcastle, yuck. Well, Newcastle up in the uck. Wish I was in Italy.
Right.
Word. Okay, should I stop now? North Kakalaki.
Oh. That's what...
Brazil. Obrigado.
Should I stop throwing a few more?
Hello. Chicago, South Korea, in the back row of North Carolina, Illinois, Canada. Sorry, my bad.
I love that.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
I love New Zealand.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas. I see you. Alexis, born in Texas.
Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, great. I like the DJ. Don't drop it. Yeah. I gotta go. Okay, so New Zealand made me think of something, and just real quick, it's just fun to think. But when back to the recap of this pandemic, that's not over. But from an American standpoint, since this is like an international show, how did y'all feel about New Zealand when they would like just drop them updates? You know, in a world where we just kept getting bad news, how did you feel when they would drop them like really nice gems?
I have been imagining living in New Zealand every day
for
the last 12, 13, 15 months.
I went to New Zealand. I was there for like 3 weeks in my mid-20s, and I was like, I want to be here. Everyone was really nice. And they're like, hey, you're from the, I can get there. I can get it. You're from the States? You're from the States? And they're like, oh, my aunt stays over in such and such. If you need a place to stay, she'll give you a place to stay. And da-da-da. They're like, oh, in America, you have guns, eh? You know, like, I can do it. I can get it. Just give them,
you'll get them. Before the show is done,
I'm going to nail that accent. But New Zealand is beautiful. That was the first time I realized that lakes could be blue. I can't make that up.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea, and this is like in Auckland and off of the port city, and I just thought, and so water, and we went to go visit a lake. That's right. And my partner at the time, she said, "Well, no, look at this lake, and I was like, I need to see a lake.
Yeah,
we're in Minneapolis, I don't need to see a lake. And we went there, and the water was so beautiful and crisp, and like, just it was blue, and I was like, lakes aren't blue.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, and it just didn't occur to my brain.
Who put Kool-Aid in his lake?
And I was like, of course it can be blue.
Blue
water.
Blue flavor Kool-Aid. Come on,
it's amazing. Everybody was so nice, though. Everyone was really nice.
Yeah,
really.
Rebecca
nice.
says, "You mean a country run by a woman who just had a baby?" They showed us. Yeah.
To be specific. I guess that's my. It's like, they seem like they keep it real. There's like a real groundedness there.
Yeah.
In my short time that I went to.
Yeah, I like every movie that I've seen that like represents New Zealanders is
hilarious.
Always funny,
smart,
whale rider. I dreamed in that. I saw Bobby's World, and then I saw Whale Rider, and I was like, I know what I'm supposed to do. And then I found improv, and I was like, that's the closest thing to start me off on my journey to writing. Eventually, many.
I thought you thought improv was like Whale Rider and Bobby's World, the cartoon, and you're just like that's improv.
Oh, Bobby.
Yeah. I mean, this is satiating my current need to write an orca.
I highly recommend you watch the movie, The Breaker Uppers.
The Breaker Uppers.
Yes, I love it.
I've watched it like 3 times. It's so good. I'm not even telling you what it is. It's just a really well done movie about 2 people who help people break up with their partners, and it's a buddy drama. Yeah, it's buddy comedy. Yeah, it's good movie. They eat kiwis, keep them.
I got
centered.
Well, do we have any other thoughts besides what we've said so far about the?
I saw that Alyssa, you were saying something right as Alexis began. I want to make sure we honor it before we move into some scene work.
Oh, it was just I guess 2 things. That thought that you saw trying to hop out of my mouth was that I had seen that an American, moved to New Zealand and is still paying American taxes.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that
that
if you're like a citizen here, you just have to always pay taxes.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
And that's crazy because, and then they were like, if my taxes were going towards like Americans having like healthcare, then like I'd be okay with that. But
something
like,
real,
like not doing anything.
I'm just gonna pay some congressman who's not here.
Yeah, so she's paying taxes in the U.S. and in New Zealand. I just thought that was crazy because I too have been like, maybe I should move to New Zealand.
I mean,
and then the other thing was, it's just like there's been this sense of like, wow, like, can you imagine? Actually, like New Zealand to me, it seems like the normal way to live. Like, it's kind of like the difference, like content warning between like growing up in an abusive household versus a healthy, functional one, where it's like to me, America is a quite abusive situation. The gaslighting and the intimidation is the violent. It's really, when you don't comply, it's. This is an abusive country.
It's palpable. It's palpable. Yeah.
And to have so many people just in the one example of the pandemic, just to have people be like, no, if I'm wearing a mask, then it's taking away my freedom. And it's like, or you could be in another place where everyone doesn't contort it that way, and it's like, hey, it's like, duh, like we're just taking care of each other so that we don't die, and then if we just hunker down for a shorter amount of time, we can just like have more fun sooner, and then when something happens, we'll just tighten it up again, and then we'll be, you know what I mean? It's like this normal like communal thing.
Everybody's
but
seen
I
that
think
kid
a
too.
lot of Americans, probably similar to a lot of people who grow up in households that are dysfunctional and abusive, don't always realize that they're living in that until you see other people not living like that, and you're like,
freak out
oh,
at first.
we're not the standard of norm. Actually, that is, and
we're
really
off on our own
messed
rocker.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's a good.
I got a 60-second scene premise, and maybe we could just end on that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. All right, everybody out on the field. You all signed up to be a part of American golf. College. You wanted to play pro golf? Welcome to junior college golf, and this is your last chance.
Yes, sir.
I got my skort. I got my golf socks.
Yes, sir.
And my golf hat.
Good.
I'm ready. I'd just like to make an announcement that I appreciate being here, and I've never felt freer.
Right.
And this is an expression of my freedom. Just to be here and play this good American game of golf.
Hell
it's an American game.
America
first.
Can you all just tell me more about America right now? I'm getting teared up.
Absolutely.
It's the best damn country.
Hot dog.
Right.
USA all the way.
More. Come on now, more.
We got freedom. Except for the people that we don't want.
We don't need it. They can go somewhere else.
We have freedom to decide who
has
Hello.
That's right.
That's right.
We wait, you go.
No, we got the freedom. We got the freedom to tell people what freedom is. We live freedom. You want freedom, you gotta live like us. You gotta do what we do. Otherwise, you can go back. You can go back to wherever it is that you're from. If you don't want this freedom, this freedom is real good. This freedom gives good loving. You understand?
We can pay people in like prestigious colleges to get our kids in there. And then we can get sentenced for a little bit of jail time, but really serve like way less than that because we're Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. Because our country stands Desperate Housewives and Full House.
If you ain't first, you're last. And you know what America is? Not last.
It's
first. It's first.
You know what?
We're first in education. What's that?
My president, Donald J.
I don't
Trump,
even what
said that we're gonna win and we're gonna be so tired.
You took it real far, and I don't know how to.
President, right?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but it's been a ruse the whole time. Zip. I'm AOC, and both of you are no longer allowed.
All right, hold on, communist. Slow down.
Listen,
I'm not feeling my punches. I don't know why AOC punches are not hitting. I don't know what it is.
We don't feel those anymore.
All right, scene. All right, bye. We gotta stop right there. That's our show. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So I wanted to talk about HEB.
That's our show. Yes.
That's the here everything's better.
It's not our time to do this. HEB.
I should probably throw in a disclaimer. I don't know what that thing is that we like go into. Sorry, with the accent. That is not to imply that those. Well, okay. What had happened was.
Here we go. Let's get it up. Post your notes. Come on, Lex.
But I just want to address those of you with Southern Deep South accents. It is not.
Yes.
Not every, some people have that accent.
Yeah.
And you have a myriad of points of view in the world.
Yeah.
But they're, so
the character isn't dumb because it's got a Southern accent. The character's dumb because it's dumb. It's not the Southern accent.
Ill-informed.
Yeah.
They're ill-informed.
Well,
they're ill-informed. They might be educated on other things.
Yeah.
Now, my character knows that everybody from New Zealand loves HEB.
Yeah.
If you are in the chat, please give it up for Blackout. Thank you. I'll say thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, John, for being here, for closing us out. This is a very special event for me, as far as you being the culmination and the button. I am so happy that you have been here with us. Thank you very, very much for just lending your voice.
Thank you
for having us.
My goodness.
And shout out to the interpreter. I love that turtleneck. That's looking really nice. Looking great.
Yes. That's super sharp.
And can we talk about the chain?
Okay. Yes. Come on.
Lord, my goodness. Okay, we do need to get Lauren Burning up here so we can close out this 72-hour thing that we have done. Yeah. Thank you, Blackout. Yes, Lauren.
Oh my God. It's like you're never prepared to win an Oscar and then you do. It's going to happen. I feel like this has just been so dreamy in many ways, mostly because I didn't sleep and I might not be awake, but it's been amazing to hear the community come together and say really gorgeous things. And we've been getting streams of messages in from all the channels. And I want to thank everyone for being vocal and sharing your thoughts and kindness, and also for appreciating the original intention, which is to share improv out. Could we all share in the chat here or live our favorite moments from the summit? Maybe like Shannon, I slept through some of your stuff and you slept through some of mine. What are your highlights? Do you have moments like that you remember that are never going to leave your head?
Oh, the many Wesses. I know it's not like a takeaway, we had Wes who was on screen and then wanted to say something, and then another screen popped up and it was still Wes, and then another screen popped up and it was Wes, and then I think maybe 15 to 20 screens popped up and they were all Wes in unison. So it was lovely. It was lovely.
I've been saying that I've been so impressed by the production value that some of the people have been putting in, and it's making me feel really shamed and like I need to be working harder, because some of the folks have these technicians and production teams behind their shows, and there's like 8 people behind the scenes and they have green screens, and they're driving me nuts. And I just feel like I need to try harder and learn. You all have really inspired me and impressed me. It's so cool.
Oh my goodness.
Session. We've had some audio breakdown, and some people have talked like this during the sessions when they do their
We've got lovely people. Felipe speaking in Chinese in the Immortal Crab. The Gremlin. Getting to see Shannon
Bahnhof out of Austria did a show, and they did Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo with this creepy smoking guy with an outfit until he did this, and then he chose someone. That's French, I'm sorry. And he chose one of our production folks, took a screenshot of their background and put themselves in her background. Very fun. Yes. Amazing. Shannon dancing to DJ 3 Snaps. What was that? I missed it.
Yes. Oh, DJ Three Steps was playing so great. We had such a wonderful time. The global participation, Chris says, truly appreciate the global participation. Appreciate the ASL team going nonstop. Loved my dumpling table. Yes, this is so good. When Lauren and I when we collaborated, when we started on this project, we definitely had this idea that we could get people from the improv community and not the improv community to come together and figure out, share what improv was, not just what it was, but how it can inspire us in ourselves, how to communicate with ourselves, how to communicate in our work, and how to communicate with in our lives, and really how to communicate globally and cross-culturally and through different languages and ways of communication. So for those of you who've been here from the very beginning or have popped in and out or kept your icons here and woken up, thank you so very, very much for being able to do that.
Another thing for me that's felt really important, because if you have to be a captive audience, I'm going to tell you, is that this is something that was conceived of by women. This has been something that's been run primarily by women. We have over 50% women who are the leaders in their communities or who are sharing and being part of panels. It was very, very intentional to have as diverse a community as possible, people from different ages, backgrounds, geographies, perspectives. So literally every single panel, when we cast them, we made sure that there were folks from all different geographies, which made it a nightmare to plan logistically because we crazy, but it meant that we got to hear different voices. And another one for me was my last night when we had a drag queen running a panel with a moving crazy bananas background, someone doodling, someone who's a silent artist, and a puppeteer doing their puppets. So it's like stuff like that where you just get all these artists together and they all like get it together. Yeah.
Come up, any of the staff, Kathy, if you're still here, to just turn on your screen, to turn on your mic, and just so we can see you and the participants can say hello and thank you so much. Mark is here. Any of the ASL interpreters that can turn on their mics, or rather their mics.
Rebecca, I hope you're taking a screenshot of this.
I would love to have you. And in the chat, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, Helena, in the chat. If we could give them a round of applause. Yinka Freeman brought together an amazing, amazing troupe. And I say Yinka Freeman, but her company, Triple Pocket Events, brought together such an amazing staff that helped us do this event. And those people are Haley and Kathy. And we also have so many people from India. My goodness, Paul, who was also one of our MCs. There's so many people behind the stage that I want to be sure to just give gratitude to, who stayed up for hours on end. Really, truly hours on end, waking up. Rebecca, I don't know how many hours she's been here, but waking up in the middle of the night, lending her, just shouting out people and making sure that the participants, not only the participants, but the facilitators were well represented. So thank you very, very much for your time.
Yeah, and also for all of the marketing, like to make sure that we got there and that everybody heard us and heard this message. And Rebecca has been really pivotal in that, and Paul, who built our website and putting that energy together, and then to folks reaching out and reciprocating that. Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
It is good. It's good to be able to collaborate with somebody. Thank you very much, Lauren, for all of your very, very hard work and ingenuity and creativity, bringing people from all over the world to make sure that this was a hit. So thank you very much.
People keep messaging me about Shannon. Someone just messaged me the other day. Someone from Norway messaged to tell me they have an improv crush on Shannon. Like, I'm getting these like love attacks. It's so overwhelming. People who I have networked with and I know who don't know other folks, and people are like, oh, I love that. And the energy that you bring, Shannon, the intention and kindness that you bring, the warmth, and like I love when you smile and then you get into giggle fits. I think that is so infectious and joyous. And thank you for constantly bringing waves of like giggles, you know, like the literal and what that means. Yeah.
Thank you, Lauren. Asante Sana. Listen, we could gush between us forever, but we are going to let everyone, in quotes, go. Thank you. Asante. Merci. Hein?
Yo también. Bye all. Bye all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.